What is up, boys and girls? Mishap1 here, going to be continuing to shill, to spread the good word of tank mythics on Singed, namely Even Shroud and Chem Tank, both very, very good. I'm giving Hecker a little leash here while I explain to you guys what the pros and the cons, the benefits are of tank mythics on Singed. So tank mythic on Singed basically turns him into, from going from a 3rd item or 4th item mythic champion if you're going Rylai's Demonic first, into a 2nd item mythic champion if you're going to be going Demonic into tank mythic second. Now, why does this work with these two items in particular? It's because Demonic and Chem Tank have very good synergy. They have very good 2-item spike, while Even Shroud is just good on Singed in general. Not as good as synergy, and Even Shroud doesn't spike. It spikes earlier, but it doesn't scale as hard as Chem Tank. Chem Tank spikes pretty hard on 2, but it scales better. So you're basically, let me explain what the synergies are. So with Chem Tank and Demonic. Out a bit here. Ooh, he's always his ankle's broken. With Demonic Chem Tank, you have 450 HP off of Demonic, then you have 450 HP off of Chem Tank as well. Fling there. I gotta pop another potion to actually damage him a bit more. Didn't even think about that. Can I go for another train? No, we're gonna train. You have 450 HP off of Demonic, 450 off of Chem Tank, and then the Mythic passive of Chem Tank gives you an additional 50 HP for a total of 950, while you also get, my phone is actually still up after that. Well, you also get 20 ability haste off of Chem Tank, and then you get another 5 additional ability haste from going with your 2nd item. So you get a massive 2-item power spike, while also having a mythic that scales pretty well into the mid-late game. You get super tanky off of 2 items. You get AP off of the HP from Demonic. You get AP off of the HP from Demonic passive and Chem Tank. You get a lot of value out of 2 items. Then you can go Rylai's 3rd, or whatever you need basically. But having a stable, solid 2-item core that gives you damage and tankiness is really good, especially right now with all of these different champions. Just, I think I'm. Yeah, no, I'm chilling. Oh, he's pretty low, huh? Rip my Heckram.
Enemy killing spree.
I think he's a little upset with that one. I think I'm going Tabby this game. I don't have to go Tabby actually. I can save this cloth armor too. But yeah, it's a very, very strong 2-item spike, and the same thing conversely can be said with Even Shroud, right? So Even Shroud. Even Shroud is, it's not going to scale quite as hard as Chem Tank, but the benefits are that it's cheaper. It's a bigger spike on 2 items. It gives you damage and tankiness. The cost is super good, and you can actually replace it later on because it's so cheap with like whatever you want. If considering that the whole purpose of the item is to give you tankiness and damage in the short term, it's an item that gives you damage and tankiness together, right? So that's really, really good. But you can build Demonic into Chem Tank. I think it's probably the best 2-item spike for Singed right now. And I guess I should talk about what makes it good. So I just find that the tank mythics are a little bit more higher effectiveness than can I stop this guy from walking to light actually? Heckram is we can ghost this, no problem. Okay, looks like Kha'Zix is backing off, so I'll go ahead and return and shove the wave in. Back for Amp Tome here too. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So you can use the items in comparison to AP mythics a lot earlier, because with Singed on AP mythics, like, they're not going to be quite as good on 2 items, because a lot of the power and the problem with AP mythics is that, hey, you know, they're really expensive, and with that gold you can buy items that are better on Singed early game, such as Rylai's and Demonic, and a lot of the power in AP mythics, namely Riftmaker and Rocket Belt, is gated behind the mythic passive portion of the item, right? So with Rocket Belt, it's Magic Pen. With Riftmaker, it's just the raw AP and somewhat the Omnivamp, but mostly the raw AP, right? So while it is a little bit unfortunate that that is the case, the majority of the power of the tank mythic is already in the item, at least for Singed. And he uses all of those stats on the tank mythics like very effectively. Now, why am I not mentioning Sunfire, and why am I not mentioning Frostfire? Well, Frostfire on Singe, it's kind of redundant because you can just build Rylai's, obviously. And Sunfire on Singe, again, you're not going to be auto-attacking that much on Singe, so it doesn't have as much effectiveness as just having, like, your standard Chem Tank or Even Shroud, where you don't need to auto-attack, right? Plus, Sunfire, it's so expensive that at that price, you might as well just go for an AP Mythic instead, if you're going to pay that cost for it. Because you're paying a lot of gold for an item that's supposed to give you durability and damage, but on Singe, like, you're just not going to use the damage portion that much. Okay, then it goes back. Okay, he ults, I ult. Fling in 3, just wait for it. Goodbye. Oh, Kha'Zix was there. Rip, rip, rip. That's okay. No problem. I get this. This guy's so annoying. Oh my god, dude. I'm just not gonna type to him. I don't know. It's my first death and he's complaining about me dying, but the Kha'Zix got 4 kills bot side. It is what it is. Back to my point. Yeah, it's just they're very, very efficient on Singe. The tank mythics, those two especially, they make a lot of sense for the champion. They give him really good stats, and you are very hard to kill on 2 items. You can scale very well if you go the Chem Tank route, or you can spike very hard if you go for the Even Shroud route. Chem Tank also I think is a bit more advantageous because it does give you engage as well. Also, the Chem Tank passive does give you the ability to clear jungle camps very, very effectively on Singe while having a tank item in your inventory, which is super good. Because you would think, like, hey, you're buying a tank mythic, you're not able to clear camps as fast, but you're totally able to clear camps because the supercharged passive just absolutely shreds camps. It's really nice. I didn't see that pink word there, but I can go back and kill it here in a sec. He'll kill the yellow, but I'll kill the pink, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Still here. Some free golds. The Kha'Zix will probably run at me again. I gotta be careful. But I'm proxying it up pretty well here. Oh no, they're going for drag. My Hecarim's full HP. It's gonna be a smite fight. Okay, you got it. Nice. And they killed Kha'Zix. There you go. Good job. And most likely he... I was gonna say he warded it, but he's just checking it. What I can do here actually is I can grab this crab as Kha'Zix runs down. My fling is down. And then if I want to go back to lane, I actually can, because there's a plant right there that I can heal off of, which is super nice. So I'm using a lot of mana for this crab. There's a plant there, so it's like pretty okay. Of course, I think a good counterpoint to this is like, Minish, wouldn't it be better just go AP Mythic and then eventually outscale? But the whole point of these items is, not the whole point, but a big part of the point of buying these items is you can buy them on your item, your second item. And whereas with AP Mythics, again, you're more rewarded generally buying them third because of the way that the items like are balanced on Singe, right? So you're having a Mythic spike faster. That gives you damage generally and tankiness, which is super, super good. A huge thing I haven't even mentioned is that you're able to buy with these items CDR. You're able to buy ability haste on item number 2, which generally on Singe, as you know, if you guys play the champion, you would know, and I'm sure a lot of you do. Hey, if you're going Rylai's Demonic first, I don't have any CDR, right? I don't have any, like in a game like this where it's 10 minutes and I don't have any KP, right? I don't have any Alt Hunter stacks. What do? I'm gonna get like keep a little bit safe. Okay, he backed off. That means Kha'Zix isn't here. Because if Kha'Zix was here, he would have linked me there probably. Chilling either way. Give him a little happy bee. I'm pretty sure I actually out-traded him there. Whatever, we'll go and back out. Hecarim's gonna path bottom, so we're not gonna stay in lane here without my art. By this, we got a lot more AP now.
It's nearly time.
Which works well. And you might be wondering why I am saying that you have to go Demonic first if you're going Chem Tank, whereas with Even Shroud it's situational. With Even Shroud you can go Rylai's first if you want, because the Even Shroud itself, the effect when you proc it, it gives damage. It gives damage amplification. but it's effectively the same thing. But whereas Chem Tank does not directly give you any damage besides the bonk that you get. So with Chem Tank, you are more rewarded actually for going demonic first, not only for the synergy that you have in the two items, but also for the fact that you get damage from demonic, so it's really good. I'm pretty sure that this Hecarim is Iwilldominate. I'm like fairly certain it is. I'll let him solo that. Actually, I can walk over there. The Ash just checked it. Oh, I got that plate. No way. Thanks, minions. He'll get solo gold, no problem. This guy does not have a pink word, I think. He does have TP up, so I gotta be careful. Nice, let's go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this geriatric canyon guy, I'm pretty sure this Iwilldominate. I think he woke up a little bit angry today, but that's okay. Happens to the best of us. Happens to me too, so I'm not gonna judge, right? He wants help in the Kha'Zix, but I'm gonna go for Tower First Blood. It's a bit more valuable because this unit has TP, so I want to make sure I get this. Plus, it's 610 local gold. It's like so worth it for me to do that. Do I save him there? I'm pretty sure I saved him there. Yeah, save him there. Nice. Wait. TF? Oh, man, he barely lived. I had 2.2 count. That's unfortunate. But you guys will see. I will go Demonic here, and then I'm going to Chem Tank. And will be very hard to kill. I have been chilling this build quite a bit, but I haven't had a chance to really explain why. Hopefully that explanation was good. I know it was a little bit scatterbrained. I know that it was kind of all over the place, and I do apologize for that. But it's a little bit of a hectic game, even though I haven't been doing a whole lot yet, so. Yeah, so you have a few options. After Demonic, you can go with Bombies, or after Demonic, you can go Null Magic or Cloth. I like to go Bombies personally because I find that a little bit of extra burn and health is valuable because you get extra AP on your Demonic as well. Plus 15 instead of plus 9, so it's not much, but it is there, right? Plus, early game health is really good because enemy champions don't have a ton of damage yet. They might have things like, you know, Serrated Dirk or like Duskblade, but generally, because of you being singed, right, your ultimate gives you that little bit of armor that you generally need. I also have Tabby this game, so I'm not as pressured into buying cloth armor here, but it is just generally good to have these two items on Singe, and then you can graduate that or evolve that or scale it, whatever your preferred term is, into the full Chem Tank afterwards. And the nice part is I still have 2 inventory slots open, so I can just go for my item, or I can just go for Null and Cloth if I need to, which I will. Pretty sure we can just force this because the Yone is toxic. See what they can do. Pop my potions there. Looks like they're not gonna contest. We do have 5 there, and they only have 4, maybe 3 even. That was a little Karma Q. She's really trying to hit me with those, huh? Oh, here she comes. Here she comes again. Oh, here she comes again. Wait. Oh, I got the fling. Oh, I got hit. Okay, I have flash up here too. That's unfortunate. Holy dude. Okay. Oh, that's rough. Wait, I live? No, I get a return kill though. Okay, I don't know. Don't FF. What? No, don't FF.
You have slain an enemy.
I just don't take a break. Jesus, if you're gonna vote FF off of that, you gotta take a break, bro. Well, Gallius says just mute him. I only play the clear mental. Clear. is not the word I would use. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. No problem, no problem, no problem. What can you do? Clear is not the word, but fair. I'm pretty sure this is I will dominate. Let me double check him. I'm pretty sure it's I will dominate. Let me just hop over onto that stream. Is it him? I think it's him. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm like fairly certain. Oh well, I don't know. Whatever, it is what it is. It doesn't really matter. Once I have Chem Tank, I will be very hard to kill for that team. As you can see, even though Yone had rushed the Bork, like it was already hard for him to kill me. He's actually going Sunfire on Yone too, which yeah. There's other characters who are also using tank items. Tank Mythic second. Yone and other Bork abusers. Renekton doing Bork Sunfire. This Yone is doing Bork Sunfire, right? Tank items just generally tend to be very efficient right now. Okay. Back it up. Not only that, Yone is also using Bork, which is like just heinously overpowered in my opinion, because he had 2 autos on me there and did a third of my HP. Yeah, did about 258 damage to me right there, just the Bork by itself. Love it. But we'll be a lot tankier after Chem Tank is done, which is good. Okay, I can walk down river here. I'm pretty sure we can just force Herald immediately on spawn. Okay, don't see how they stop us. This is a bit of a ambitious fight. That's the best way to say it. I don't know why they thought that was a good fight. That is like absolutely not Rakan's fault. That fight was just really bad. I don't know why they're doing that.
To shake or not to shake.
Okay, no problem. We lose Herald. We'll fight for drags. Okay, Chem Tank is up. So at this point you have a few options. You can go for Rylai's third. You can go Zhonya's third. I find it quite good. But Zhonya's did get a nerf. It is 3k gold now. So I'm probably gonna go for Rylai's. If I need tankiness, I'll go Frozen Heart this game. Or like additional tankiness, I should say. But Rylai's is good here. Shadow Flame is good in terms of raw damage, but it's also 3k. So you have to think a little bit efficiently in games like this where you don't have a lot of kills. And using your items to your advantage. Which is what I will try and do here. I have ult in 15. Should have maybe popped that plant. Okay, there's another ward right there, so they know I'm down here. Because my flash is down. I don't think that they kill me. In fact, the Yone took a lot of damage there, actually. Whoa, this guy. Oh yeah, I saw that one coming. Take this pink. The Yone ult's down, and I have a lot of HP left. We can probably still force this. We need Hecarim as the issue. We need our Hecarim to not be a baby, more specifically. Okay, there's Yone TP, but he has no R. Good picks. Run through. Chem Tank Bonk. I think he dies. I'm pretty sure he dies. Nice. Let's go. Easy money. Easy money. Let's go, dude. Yeah, as you can see, pretty useful even without the ultimate. Like, you're not the most useful as Singed ever without your ult, but you know, if I had a second AP item there, I would have probably died to the Yone 1. I wouldn't have been able to survive the poke 2. And I wouldn't have been tanky enough on 1,300 health to run through their team and bonk the Kazakhs to help secure a kill, right? So, it's a very, very attractive two-item spike. I'm telling you guys, it is absolutely worth it. There's TF, but I think we're okay. I mean, we have Smite. There's like no way, right? Yeah, cool. Good job. So I can either go Blasting Wand or I can go Giant Spell. Here, I'll probably go Giant Spell because it'll make me a bit tankier, but Giant Spell also gives you a little small amount of AP because of Demonic, but Blasting Wand is going to give you the most damage no matter what out of all the components. So you can, honestly, at this point I can go either or. Doesn't matter a whole ton. I can go top, clear that wave, and then group back up with my team. I think we are looking good.
On my way.
I think we are big chillin'. Okay, grab this. I'm gonna ping them back because I'm not there. Okay, he's going in regardless. Let's see what happens here. Okay, he one-shot her. Nice. That is just Hecarim things. I can either stay in side lane here or I can group with my team. Galio's side lane too, so they might hard engage on our boys. Hecarim's actually going back to clear, which means our Caitlyn's gonna be exposed here. I'm gonna go ahead and run down. They need me there. Let's go ahead and walk down here, yeah. And if they say to defend, then we can just all in with Chemtank engage and Predator. Well, I should have mentioned keystones about with these builds. You can go Fleet with this, you can go Predator with this. Those are the two best runes with this. You can also probably go Conqueror too, because Conqueror has good Chemtank synergy. The Chemtank Bonk will give you 2 stacks of Conqueror, so 4 total. Whereas, obviously a non-Chemtank auto would only give you 2. Unless you're playing Rocket Belt, which in that case you would get what are they fighting? You would get an extra stack from the active. Nice, peel him off. Put her up, so let's back it up a bit. Ooh, you overextended a bit, Karma. Nice, love to see it. Look how tanky I am, too, able to do that. I'm drawing a lot of pressure from just being super hard to kill. Bonk! Oh my gosh, you just love to see it. Yeah, you have so much tankiness. Like, you have to play the fights a little bit slower because you're not gonna have as much damage, but you're so tanky. Like, the idea is, like, you're so tanky, you live for so long that you're gonna end up doing more damage anyways, just because you live for that much longer, right? We have, I mean, they can maybe get next towers here. Good luck, guys. Yeah, you live for so much longer that it ends up being fine. Specifically because you are living for that long. Either Zonya's or a little bit strong now, so I can buy towards Zonya's and see what happens. But Frozen Heart's probably fine here too. Other options here is like Void Staff. You can also go. Like I said. Shadow Flame is decent here too. Death Cap, super playable as well on Singed. Whatever you need, whatever you want, honestly, at this point. But your 2-item core is going to be Demonic Chemtank. Your 3rd item is going to be Rylai's or Tank item, and then just whatever you need, basically. Super versatile build because you basically cover all of your bases in terms of your character's like flaws in your first 2 items, being percent damage and engage, tankiness, all that stuff. And then you just kind of round out your itemization, and you're a bit of a gamer. So, love to see it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Hecarim's Iwilldominate. Like, he was crying the entire game, and because I do think Iwilldominate's playing solo queue again. Plus, the name kind of reminds me of him, like something he would do. We got 2 dead with TPing in mid. Let's see if we can do something. I didn't get that. Rip.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Rip. Okay, let's see. They're gonna go in. Okay, nope, guess not. Yeah. It is good. It is good, guys. It is good. This build is quite nice. Please try it out, honestly. Please try it out. You can do it with Fleet, you can do it with Predator, you can do it with Conqueror. You could even do it with Spellbook, honestly. You totally could. There's no reason you couldn't. Yeah, super doable, super viable, super playable. I'm gonna give the Stay Cool to Rakan because he was eating flame from Hecarim the entire time. Plus, 23 LP in the Diamond 1. Love to see it. Second highest, tied for second highest damage on my team, higher than their entire team except for Ash, with a tank item second. You love to see it. You love to see it. That being said, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys try out Tank Mythic second on Singed. Play with Fleet, play with Predator, play with Conqueror, play with Spellbook, play with whatever you want. It is just good. It is just good, so try it out and enjoy, guys. Much love. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a happy Monday. I'll catch you in the next one.